Hello everyone and welcome back to Brickcraft. Today on my channel I'm going to be making a duct tape hat which has the ohm sign on the front, and this is for Monk of Knowlege, who won my giveaway for the YouTube part of the giveaway. And here's what the hat looks like. The materials I'll be using for this are light blue duct tape, gray duct tape, black duct tape, a ruler, and my cutting mat, a piece of cardboard, an X-Acto knife, a button, the kind that has the little thing on the top that sticks out, an eye pin, a piece of construction paper, a pair of scissors, and patterns, which I got from Deanne Crafts, and this is who I learned how to make the hat from. There are only a few things that I do differently than she does. I tweaked it a little bit to make the hat sturdier because I was noticing the duct tape was falling. So if you want to learn how to make this, you need to go below in the description and I will link her to the video. And so to make the brim, I just used the pattern, which I got from Deanne Crafts, and I just outlined the pattern and then I cut it out with my X-Acto knife. You might want to use a pair of scissors for this because it does take a couple tries to get it to go through the cardboard completely. And here's what it looks like when it is done being cut out. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just take and put tape on it. I'm going to make sure that it overlaps just a little bit and that there are ends sticking out. And once I have this finished, I'm going to take my X-Acto knife and put a bunch of little slits in the duct tape and then fold those pieces over onto the other side. And I'm going to be doing the same thing I just did on the other side, covering the cardboard with duct tape, cutting little slits, and then folding them over. And here's what my brim looks like now that I've done that, and I'm going to put another layer on, and I like to go the opposite way of what I did before. So with this layer I'm going to be doing silver on the bottom, and then I'm going to be doing the light blue on the other side. And this is so that there's a difference in the colors of the top of the brim and the bottom of the brim. Now I can start working on the actual hat part. So once again I have my pattern, which I got from watching Deanne Crafts tutorial on how to make duct tape hat, and I'm just going to put enough duct tape down to be as big as the pattern. And this actual pattern, it fits my head like nice and snugly. So since this is going for a guy, I'm just going to cut an extra centimeter on the outside of the pattern so that it will fit his head for sure. So once that's cut out, I'm gonna take the pattern off of the cutting mat, flip it over, and do blue on the other side. Now the underside of the hat is going to be gray and the outer side is going to be the light blue color. And I'm going to go ahead and cut off the excess duct tape from the light blue layer, and you're going to need 6 of these. So I'm going to use the same pattern to make 6 more. To attach the pieces, I cut a bunch of 4-inch slits of duct tape. There's the gray for the underside and blue for the outside. And then I'm going to cut those in half, take a piece, and attach 2 of the bottom parts of the pattern together like this, and then cut out the excess in the middle. Then I'm just going to keep attaching them until I have the full round circle part of the hat. Next, I'm going to do the outer side of the bottom part of the hat, not the top, just the same exact way. Now I want to make sure that the hat is going to be sturdy enough that it's going to hold itself open. So what I do is I take a piece of construction paper, fold it in thirds, like a little tiny strip, and then I'm going to cut those in half to make a bunch of those. Add duct tape and place the duct tape inside the hat around the bottom part of the brim. And I make sure that they overlap just a bit so that they hold tight, and this helps to add more structure to the hat. Now I'm going to go ahead and take and add duct tape to the inside to attach the top part of the hat, like so. And do the same on the outside once that is finished. So it looks like this. Now I need to work on the little top button thing, and I just get one of these buttons that have the piece underneath that you can stick it through something, and add a bunch of strips of black on the top, and then wrap a piece of black tape around. Then to get it to go into the hat, I cut a slit and slip it through, use the eye pin, and I wrap that around and then tape that on, and this ensures that it's going to stay in the hat. Next, I'm going to be putting the brim on my hat, and I will explain why there is black duct tape in there at the end of my video. And to add the brim onto my hat, I just cut a bunch of 3-inch pieces that are in half and slide them around, and then I do the same to the outside of the hat, but with the light blue. And don't forget to go around the bottom of the hat to cover the excess duct tape at the bottom of each of the patterns. Now that the hat is finished being made, I'm going to go ahead and do the design, which is this sign, and then I place it onto the hat. And here is what it looks like. Now the reason that I put this black in here is because I found out that the gray duct tape I have isn't very sturdy and it kept peeling off. So I got the black duct tape and covered it up, and then in the inside of the hat I added some cardboard into that as well to make the hat stand up. Thanks for watching my video, guys, and if you want to see my last video, you can just click down below.